Assalamu alaikum ji, thank you and hello, this is Usman Nasir at the Techsavvy booth at IDC in Lahore for 2022. Great show this year, mashallah say, and we are extremely excited how the tech ecosystem in the country has sprang up again after the 2 years of COVID and that lack of activity. But now here we are again and ready to go. With me in this panel today, we'll be discussing the digital transformation on the government end, and we'll be discussing the digital transformation on the private sector end and how the ecosystem is evolving. With me, we have Chairman Pakistan Software Houses Association, Badr Khushnood. We have Secretary General Pakistan Software Houses Association, Ms. Hira Zainab. And with me, let me introduce to you the Chief Commercial Officer who have recently joined at Pakistan Software Export Board, Mr. Zishan Rahman Khattak, with a lot of experience in wealth management and private equity, both of tech and non-tech and family wealth offices. He has joined us to be working on commercial initiatives. Also have joined us recently Chief Industry Development Officer, Mr. Sayyid Ayub Shah Saab. Ayub Shah has been instrumental on a lot of ends in digital transformation in Pak Army, later onwards in Federal Public Service Commission. He is a security specialist as well, and a thorough technology expert and the training sides of things and the infrastructure side of things. Thank you, panel. It's great to have you here. So we'll be discussing and we'll be starting with Ayub Shah Saab, and we'll be discussing about the digital transformation in the government sector. For the past 2 weeks since you have landed in PSEB and you are leading the efforts on integrating the PSEB website with PRAL, and you're integrating it with NADRA and with SECP. So I'll ask you of this experience, what have you found in this whole experience, the readiness of the different government departments? This was unheard of probably 3 years ago, 2 years ago. It would have been totally impossible to do. We would have been doing some hard point coding into the databases, into the systems itself. But now we are talking about open APIs. So there is a journey, and there is a visible journey, and there is a will at the government institution. How have you found it, and what is still the areas that you see which need some further betterment?
Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim, sir. It has been a wonderful and fascinating to see this kind of integration, which is near impossible in a country like Pakistan with the strictest regulations in place. As a matter of fact, we are designing and putting in place in reality a kind of a system whereby a single entry onto a government portal, onto a government system, will make you populate the entrance data onto all other stakeholders' portals. And this kind of population meaning one window operation in reality. This kind of integration means just one interface and facilitation of the business by many leaps and frogs. Not a single leap, it's a big leap for the country like us, and I will say there are many leaps. So there are wonderful things happening, and I must say that this kind of digital transformation and enabling environment is contributing towards the ecosystem that we need in order to take our software industry and IT industry to the next level. Pakistan Software Export Board is doing enormous things under your leadership, as a matter of fact, and we are seeing this kind of, I mean, the most stubborn departments that I saw responding and coming in line with us and responding to our call, the NADRA, the software, the SECP, and then of course the PRAL, the revenue people, which are the most stubborn people. These policies, these kind of acceleration, these kinds of interventions are wonderful, sir. And we need to keep them going on in other sectors and replicate them in other sectors. And unless we transform onto an e-government system, wherein the citizens are facilitated, wherein the businesses ordinarily are facilitated, and extendedly the IT businesses are facilitated, we shall never be able to embark upon the intended objectives of leading the world by serving the world in technically exceeding manner. So these are wonderful things happening, and they're really fascinating, and they're the good news for the people.
So Ayub, I'll come back to you